The learning outcome for this module is to understand how you can ensure that you properly inform those around you about information, important events, or ideas that affect them. Let's get started.
Right now we're going to discuss the action steps to ensure that you properly inform those around you of important events, ideas, or other information. There's really only two steps. First, list out your stakeholders. In your day-to-day work, make a list of your stakeholders. It's that simple. Stakeholders are people or groups who depend on knowing what you're up to, such as your supervisor or your peers or your employees, or your customers, your clients, maybe partners that you work with. For each of these people or groups, identify the following. 1, what they need to know on a regular basis. 2, what would be nice for them to know. And 3, what information they don't need or could harm them or your relationship with them. Generally speaking, it's a good idea to err on the side of more communication and information rather than less. Being secretive and potentially seeming like you're hiding information from people who you work with or partner with, especially your clients, can usually backfire on you. The next thing is to identify the expectations that you have with these stakeholder groups. Have a conversation with each of your stakeholders that you've created on this list and verify how they want to be informed about the actions that you take, about the decisions you make, about where the project is going that you're working on, about the new product you're developing, about the service that you deliver for them. And, be very specific. Ask them things like, how often do you want to know about X? Like, when we reach a new milestone, or how often, how much our employees are working on this. Or another question would be, how would you like me to communicate this with you? Do you want a weekly email report? Do you want me to compile a quarterly report? Do you want an annual report? Do you want, me to pick up the phone every day? And a great question to ask as well is, how does not knowing about the project or the service you're providing impact your work? So if I fail at communicating, how will that really impact you? And that will give you a sense of how important it is, not only for you, but also for them, the knowledge and the information that you're going to be providing to them. Finally, make sure that, any commitments that you make with the stakeholders on your list, you put them on your calendar and remind yourself to be predictable.
We hope this module on informing others has been useful. Remember, there's a complete download of this video just below, and there are downloadable takeaways that you can use offline. Please also take a moment to give us a comment about how you're better at informing others today, or just leave us a comment about how we can improve this section. Thank you.